Good morning. I'm John Freitag with All American Hospice. I'm here with Betsy Szamboti. She's the Director of Community Relations at Artis Senior Living of Yardley. And we're going to go over a few things today. We wanted to talk about, Betsy, how'd you get into memory care? How'd you get into healthcare in general?
Yeah, sure. Hi, John. Good morning. Thanks for letting me be a part of this. So for me, I graduated from Temple University in 1993 and actually started my career in advertising sales for the Yardley News in Yardley, Pennsylvania. And then, fast forward to 2006, and my stepfather, Joe, had Alzheimer's. So I became an at-home caregiver for him with my mother for 3 years. We cared for him. He was an amazing man, brilliant man. Forever I'm indebted to him because I feel like he gave me a new career. So in 2009, we moved my stepfather to a community locally, and then I decided I needed to get back to work. So I got myself dressed, I got my resume, and I went up to Chandler Hall and I interviewed on the spot with Tim Murphy, which I'm sure most of us know Tim. I interviewed for the one of the admissions positions at Chandler Hall, and I got it.
How long were you at Chandler Hall?
I was at Chandler Hall for 3 years.
Wow.
So I worked with Tim, and I learned the whole continuing care retirement community piece. And I feel like I got a really great education at Chandler Hall. And I worked with such amazing people there, people I'm still friends with. Barb Heverly, Amy Kuiper-Shaw, Patty Carey. There's so many, Jack McCracken. There's so many folks that I worked with at Chandler Hall. I can't even name, there's everybody at Chandler Hall was fabulous. Liza Beasley. There's just so many of us. Everyone I worked with at Chandler Hall was
a good tie-in too, a personal tie-in with your stepfather. And
yeah. So because I took care of him, I really felt as though I could take care of the families and guide them through this process. Yeah, so thanks for mentioning that. It's
you really empathize.
Yeah, it's personal for me. I'm very mission driven because my mom and I had to go through our journey of learning and navigating on our own. We didn't know anything.
Yeah.
And
there wasn't as many dedicated memory communities and all the resources we have now, right?
What is that? What's that?
Was there as many resources back then when you were taking care of him as there are now?
Yeah, not as many, but when we had, my stepfather moved into Arden Courts over in Yardley.
Okay.
And that was great, for us. It was close to home. But yeah, there wasn't that many at the time. And at that time, Chandler Hall was not, they didn't have a dedicated secured environment, which is what he needed. So, so I spent 3 years at Chandler Hall. And then I was recruited from my LinkedIn profile to go to Wesley Enhanced Living. So I worked at Wesley Enhanced Living up in Doylestown, and at their Pennypack Park location. And I learned nursing home admissions, and I learned I was a liaison, a post-acute liaison. So
at the hospitals and all those facilities. Okay.
I was at, over 9 hospitals. I think, is that the right number? Well, I was at all the hospitals in the area, all the ARIAs, Doylestown Hospital, Lower Bucks Hospital, Abington, Holy Redeemer, St. Mary's. When I was in Doylestown, I even went up to St. Luke's.
Oh, wow.
So,
in Quakertown.
Yeah, in Quakertown. So all the hospitals. So that was an amazing learning curve. And
that's really good experience. How long did you do that for?
So I did that for 3 years. And then because I knew some of the gals that worked at Arden Court, they wound up migrating over to start Artists of Huntington Valley.
That's where I met you.
That's where we met.
Okay.
Yeah. And I joined the artist gang and in 2016, and it's been it's been such a great camaraderie, and this company is amazing.
Yeah, that's a beautiful building, and now you're opening another one. Now you have your own.
Yeah, now I'm back to Yardley, where I started my career.
It's full circle.
Yeah, so I know, and that's one of the reasons I transferred over to Yardley. I know the community really well. I felt like I did the best I could in Huntington Valley, and I was able to, my position in Huntington Valley, Corey Compa took my position over in Huntington Valley, and this was a really good opportunity for her. So it's allowing her to grow and thrive and be wonderful, and she's doing a great job. So it gave her opportunity, and then I was able to come back to Yardley and to get to know everybody in this area. And yeah, it's been wonderful. It's good work. There is going to be enough work for everybody. We can all work together, and that's we're all sharing in this. So,
and that's how you grow. Like you mentioned, it's a new opportunity. So have you ever opened a building before?
Well, just Huntington Valley. So I have that.
That was a brand new building when you got in there.
I have that experience. And also I'm working with Cheryl Harris here in Yardley, who is wonderful and so seasoned. And this has just been a really great learning opportunity for me. And, and also to do really good things in the community for everybody. I think, getting out of myself and helping and nurturing the community at large is really where we can grow together even more.
Yeah, and you're involved in the community. We're in Newtown, Dementia-friendly Newtown, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, could you talk a little bit about that? And
you're in that with me. So that's a great, and it's so great because you provide all the tech. You really help us with you're so savvy.
Thank you.
Dementia Friendly Newtown. So this was an initiative started primarily by Pickering Manor, Dementia Friendly Newtown, and has joined all of our healthcare friends, all the communities, the Birches, Penswood Village, I believe, and then all of the home cares, the hospice, All American, you're a part of it. All of our home care friends, coming together, plus community, residents in the community, the clergy, it's combined all of us into this group to create a more awareness of more dementia-friendly environments for for people to live. So our goals are to create this town that's kind of has far-reaching effects, and hopefully expands to dementia-friendly Yardley, dementia-friendly Huntington Valley, dementia-friendly all the towns. Or maybe we'll just start under dementia-friendly Bucks County.
And I'm actually I spoke with Mary. We're going to try to put together an episode so we can really delve into it and go into the details and hopefully inform everyone about what we're doing, because I think right now we're sort of on hiatus with everything going on, but I'd like to try to get it back going as soon as we can, even if we do a play or something, just to keep the ball rolling, because I think the program that you guys are putting together is awesome.
Well, with you, John, we can do that. Yeah.
Thanks. Are you doing anything else in the community? Anything else that you wanted to talk about? Or are you involved in anything else right now? Or is that sort of just on hold while you're working on Artis?
Well, I'm part of the Yardley Business Association, part of the Newtown Business Association, part of our net, our healthcare networking groups. But yeah, right now, how are you handling it too? We're all kind of working from home, doing what we need to do for the community safety.
Yeah. I mean, trying to do our part and stay home, my part at least, stay home, stay out of the stores, and hopefully we can get back to normal sooner than later.
Yeah. Oh, I just touched my face. I have to hand
Right.
sanitize.
Yeah. Please sanitize.
Let me grab the Purell.
We're gonna take a quick hand washing break now.
Yeah. This is what we're doing. So we're keeping our, every time you touch something, you know, get your hands Purell and don't touch your face.
How's
Right?
how's this affecting artists? How's this affecting the new community? You guys are sort of on hold right now, right?
Right. Thanks for asking. Yeah, so we're on hold for our grand opening events. We are pursuing our licensure, our personal care licensure. So that is slower than it should. That's going, not as quickly.
Right.
Because I guess it's just that we're not the state's first priority
Sure.
right now.
Yeah, but you guys are doing other things. So you have an event coming up, a virtual.
Yeah. No, well, and so what we are doing. So, and we have stopped admissions until April 10th, and then we'll revisit that. But yeah, we are doing other things. So we have a webinar this Thursday, and it's called. Let me just read my notes here. It's called "At Home with a Loved One." Caring for a loved one while maintaining social distance.
Yeah.
So that's something that's free. It's being presented by Jennifer Fitzpatrick, and it's free to anyone who wants to register. So we can, I can give you the link. It's www.theartistway.com, and I think that'll take you to our website, and you can register for that.
Okay,
and,
we'll include the link at the bottom of the video too.
Oh, that's super. Yeah. So everybody's welcome to do it. And also we are, we have another one on the docket as well. So we are going to be putting another one out. I believe it's on April, later in April 16th or 23rd. We should be doing another one with Rebecca Wilson, one of our other national speakers. So
that's great.
Yeah.
I'm glad you guys can continue, putting things out there and help keep the community informed, and hopefully you're helping the people who are, waiting at the door to get in.
I forgot to mention too, we do have a virtual support group for our families.
Okay.
That we started, and it's for the community of caregivers that are living at home, as well as our families that have that are coming into Artis. We have a group of families that have deposited.
Right.
So and also we have we started a private Facebook group for our Artis families.
That's a great resource.
Yeah, so that they can kind of help each other, and it's private. So so we're doing those things. So in the midst of all this, we're all gaining these different tools that we wouldn't even have thought of.
Right.
So once kind of go back to normal and life kind of takes on another normalcy, we can continue with it.
Yeah, and I think, like you said, this is all stuff, we're trying to grab as many positives as we can out of the situation. We're all learning, we're all growing. We're doing things that we might not otherwise have been doing. Like
we're using our brain. We're creating new pathways in our brains.
Yeah, we would never have gotten the opportunity to do this if it wasn't, for the current situation. So you got to make.
I agree. Oh, and one of our mutual friends, I wanted to mention, just give a shout out to Amy Kuiper Shaw. She's doing a laughter challenge, which I think is amazing. And yeah, she's doing, so she's I'll have to get you in on her loop, but just laughter during this time, really veer towards things that really make you laugh. It's really good for our immune system. It's good for us just to be able to laugh and have a little bit of a downtime and limit our just do things that are positive for ourselves each day.
Yeah, for sure. That's great advice. So where can we learn more? artisseniorliving.com, is that the website?
Yeah, or www.artisseniorliving.com. And to register for our webinar for this Thursday, it's www.theartistway.com. I think it's /register, but you may not have to put that in.
Okay,
well, by theartistway.com.
Awesome. Well, we'll share it, and hopefully it'll really help out. So thank you so much.
Oh, John, you're a pleasure. I'm so happy to be a colleague of yours.
Thanks, Betsy. The same goes for you. It's always great working with you, and always great meeting with you. Hopefully we'll be able to meet in person again soon.
Yeah, virtual hug right now.
Thank you. So thank you again. And you mentioned LinkedIn. So you were like ahead of the curve on LinkedIn. So could I share your LinkedIn group or your LinkedIn page as well when I put everything together?
Oh, sure, sure. That would be great.
Awesome. Well, thank you again for your time. And if anyone wants to reach out to Betsy, I'll put all of her info there on the bottom, and you can learn more about Artis. So thanks again.
That's great. John, thank you so much. And, All American Hospice, you guys have a great program. I'm really, I really appreciate all the services that you offer too.
Thank you. I really appreciate it. I'm, honored to be a part of the group. I mean, it's a great team. So I really lucked out. Thank you.
Thanks, John.
Take care.
Cheers.